Alright people, hopefully it's starting right now. Sorry about the immense delay. It was very, very difficult to get started. I'm actually just right here on the ground inside the PAL station. See, that's the PAL station. These are the stairs. This whole thing is the keyboard. And yeah, it's been very, very difficult to try to find something to fit it in. But I'm gonna try to be as fast as possible. Oops, sorry, setting up. So here is yonder gimbal. And now I'm gonna be whacking my phone in there. So I don't see any comments right now. Hey, hi there, buddy. What's going on? Okay. So any messages before Lalam said I is not being seen. Oops. So hold on. Sorry about the delay. It was not intentional, of course. So, all right. So now this is what the gimbal comes in. I'm putting this away. Oh no. Sorry about this. I just really wanted to start as soon as possible. So I'm starting before I'm set up. Whoa. There it goes. Yes, we are here. We're here in spirit. Oh no. So, yeah, it was a nightmare trying to get everything ready and lug this thing. And of course, there's my daughter to consider during the whole time. Hi Lee, I hope you had a great Easter. You know what? Actually, this weekend I went over on the 20th. I was over in Japantown, and oops, so it was pretty cool. All right, big epic backpack. Whoa. All right. Hold on. Oh, there goes the gimbal. Sounds like a fight? No, it's just people behind me begging for money. Hey, peeps. What's going on, Blake Knight? Ooh, nice. What's up, Lilam? So don't worry. I do have the keyboard. That's why I started 45 minutes later than I intended to. And now I gotta figure out, I'm gonna have to hold this with my legs. Hold on. Sorry about the crotch shot, but here we go. Hi, I've been really looking forward to this giveaway. I hope it goes well. Well, you know what? Initially I didn't want to because it's my own keyboard and I like it. My daughter plays on it. She actually likes to play, she likes to dance actually to the piano being played. But now it's such a pain, literally, that I'm hoping he's here. So let's go look, and this will give me an opportunity to further set up. So let's look for him. I didn't rewatch the footage, but I think he went by the name of Trinity Divine, or some people say she. So regardless, that person went by the name of Trinity Divine, but they would have had to have been here for 45 minutes. So it depends. I don't know what exactly the situation was with that person. You know, they just came out of an institution, so who knows? maybe they didn't actually ever play piano before, you know? I have seen videos where people have these sudden breaks where they believe things that they never felt before. You know, they have experiences that never happened to them. Well, I'll ask that person what their preferred pronoun is when I see them. Okay, D. Flores. But, yeah, seemed like a male to me. Well, anyhow, let's go take a look around. I don't see where that person is. Trinity is a pretty name. Yeah. I don't think Trinity Divine was a given. Whoa, look at that. Look at those guys dangling off over there. Yeah. Anyhow, let's keep on the lookout. Let me know if you see that person. Might be a male performer who performs in drag if they do shows in the Castro. Funk, I believe you are absolutely correct. That's why I was saying he. I believe it was a he. It was just a he who was wearing a wig. Oh. I sent Constantine a message to see if he knows Trinity, but don't know if he'll see the message until morning, okay? Wow, seeing this gave me vertigo. Seems like the background noise is louder than you. Well, it sure is. So, this is the cable car turnaround. Let's go up Powell Street. You know, 45 minutes is a long time to wait. Good soul, stay safe. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can find Trinity Divine. If that is the name. Maybe you will see Frank Chu holding the sign 12 Galaxy CIA experiment. Well, I think he's moved on from just... Oh. I think he's moved on from just 12 galaxies into new fantasy numbers. Is this Trinity Divine? Oh, there's a cop car coming down here. Let me go ahead and cross. Let's see if that's Trinity Divine. No. So, let's go and turn around. This may be awkward, but what if you possibly ask some other homeless if they might have seen Trinity? Well, I could go ahead and ask. I don't think that, you know, I might be better off asking in the Castro rather than here. Yeah. Wonder what's going on over here. Wow. Lee on the scene. Uh-oh. Something's going on over in here. Do you know what happened? No. Where in the world is Trinity Divine? Told you something was going down. Something's always going down over here. Oh, there's somebody down in the chair over there. And this guy over here in the checkered shirt seems to be showing his eye. So maybe he got punched. The other guy's looking at him. Looks like they're European. And then there's another person who's over. Oh, I've seen that guy before. Oh, it looks like something happened to his eye. So I guess there's a fight between that guy and the guy sitting down over there. No, I don't think it's a heart attack. So, yeah, like I said, looks like this guy got punched in the eye and he punched that other guy in the eye. That other guy has something dripping from his right eye. And it looks like something happened to this elderly woman over here as well. Oh, and this guy actually here in the stripes, he's got a bloody nose, it looks like. He's got a bloody rag over there. They're looking at his eyes. Oh, maybe looking at the wound. Yeah, and it's got a lot of onlookers over here. They got a little baby involved. The woman's got blood on her shoulder too. You see that? Oh, it's on her other shoulder. You can see some on her forearm actually. So, anyhow, uh-oh, dripping all over the table. Is that the case? I don't see any dripping. Oh no, she's crying. This other one is raising her hands to the heavens. So maybe I should go. Oh, that guy, his eye is really messed up. I'm not sure if you guys can see. It's like his right eye is like, is bloody. Yeah, you just saw that guy's eye right over there. Who knows what this guy's eye is like? No, it looks fine. And this woman is kind of freaking out over here. Yep. So let me know if you think I should get a move on. Otherwise, I guess I'll stay here and see what's happening. Let me switch to the wide angle lens. Just so you guys can get a glimpse of everything that's going on. Look at all these people. You see Trinity, where at? D. Flores. Just stay? Alright, I shall stay. Eyes on the scene.
Yeah, this is where the one's involved, and the one in the back is involved as well. We had these two ladies over.
Meanwhile, I guess I'll keep looking for old Trinity Divine.
It was just like a fight.
I'm still looking up and down the street for him. Or her. So it looks like they're putting him in a stretcher. Let me zoom in. They're putting the guy who got hit in the eye on the stretcher. I guess they're checking his vision. And they're checking this guy's heart rate. Just overheard a lady say the elderly woman looks traumatized. No, they're saying that the woman who was crying and with the child was traumatizing the child. That's what they're saying. For what he can even see, is anyone handcuffed? No, not yet. Not yet. Yeah, I'm reading all your comments. I like the guy who just got an ice cream in the background. Alright, so looks like this guy, this guy doesn't have any handcuffs. Oh, there's somebody sitting down over at that table over there that I didn't see before. So he's kind of obscured right now. So there goes the guy over inside the oh no, there's a kid. Oops. There's this little one. That's no good. Uh-oh. So there it goes. Not too often you see a fire department ambulance on the train tracks. Content. Yeah, so they just put that guy in the stretcher over there. I didn't see what happened to the kid. Maybe he went into the. There's another fire truck over there. So they're taking down his report. The police officer's taking down his report. So it looks like they're gonna. It looks like the guy who got locked up is the one in trouble. Taking witness reports or victim reports or whatever. This guy over here, they're taking his heart rate. Yeah. Yep. The kid got on the ambulance. Oh, okay. Well, and so they're getting another eyewitness report of that guy back there. You know, this place I think actually has cameras, so they could get the cameras from the Burger King. This is inside of Burger King. Boom. So they should be able to get all those. Crazy if a homeless person stole the ambulance. Yeah, that's not going to be happening. So I think that's mostly it. People are heading out. Looks like they brought a defibrillator over there. Yeah. So I guess that's pretty much it. And there's the fire truck. There's the ambulance. There's a cable car that's kind of stuck in limbo because there's cop cars right behind. Yep. They have. Okay. Racist comments. I didn't see any. So anyhow, let me go on further up Powell Street. What a good show for the evening. Well, San Francisco's crazy. I say it all the time. You never know what you're going to see in San Francisco. But I don't look forward to spending 2 hours with this thing behind my back. I mean, it may not look too big, you know, on me, but keep in mind, I'm also like a supersized person.
How much is that gyro stick cost?
It's like $100, 120. Yeah.
Okay.
Does
it fit a GoPro too?
Was that? Oh yeah, you could get an adapter for it.
Okay.
Yeah. I bought it on AliExpress.
AliExpress, a website?
Yeah. It's a Chinese website. Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. So, man, my shoulder. Jesus Christ. Okay. It doesn't look like Urban Picasso is up here. So I'm just gonna head up this side and down the other side, and then check one more time over at the cable car turnaround. He is gonna check you, bro. Good luck. Oh, but I don't think I have my pepper spray. Oh, I've seen this woman a few times. I gave her a cookie before. Yeah, she's been on stream a couple times. I will smoke your weed for free. Oh, what an enticing offer.
Thank you.
Have you ever had, ever have cable car accidentally roll over your foot? No, I've had cars roll over my foot, but never, oh, it looks like they're, I don't know why they put their ambulance on here. Oh, he's taking a picture up the street. Should be taking a picture down the street. Yeah. Here we go. Sorry, I switched to the normal camera because I figure, you know, the wide angle lens looks like it's further than I really am. So let's go. Try to make sure. You will not need pepper spray because it will not work because something. Whoa, look at this. I've never seen this statue here before. Wow, somebody messed it up. Somebody looks like they ate their burger on top of them. Sorry.
Sorry, can I take a picture of those?
There it goes. Hey, look. I just like how the guy was doing exactly what the dogs were doing. So look, if there was ever a good time to line up for the cable car, it'd be right now. Because there's, for sure, you're gonna get a desirable spot. Look at that, 1, 2, 3. And then there's the 4th one right over there. So 4 in a row. Oh, don't want to be dropping stuff on the rails. Jump in the picture. No, I think I've already gotten his way before. I don't want to. Plus, it's a little late. Is Carlos joining me? No, he's feeling a little tuckered out. He worked 2 jobs, so he's probably sleeping right now. Honestly, I wanted him to, you know. No Urban Picasso. Yeah, looks like he wasn't there. Maybe he's only there on the weekends. So there's the cop cars again, and oh, all those ambulance noises were not this one. It's still here. Yep. So anyhow, on our way looking for Trinity Divine. Carlos was here. Carlos was inside the chat, but uh-oh, that pigeon better get a move on. Well, it's only got 1 foot. Let me go ahead and get a photo. What's up? Some guy just took a photo of me right in my face. I figure I should return the offer. Except for I don't have a flash on this. So it doesn't look like Trinity Divine is here. But, you know, I was hoping I could get here like right at 6. Just to be like, yep, I got here right on time. He wasn't here. But, yeah. I could go, the next thing I could do is go look for him where I saw him before. Play a game at Burger King. Well, how am I going to do that? And plus, uh-oh. So, there's somebody right over here who's wearing half of pants. Oh, it looks like there's another fire truck over there. Wow, look at that. That's San Francisco for you. Darn, I guess they did flake out. Well, yeah. Who knows? Who knows what would have happened if I would have came here a bit earlier. But I would assume, I mean, he doesn't have a real good way of telling time. I mean, if it was me, I'd be here all day. But anyhow, how much is the piano worth? I don't know. It was a birthday present for me. It was given to me, so I have no idea what the value is. I mean, if that guy was saying that the cheapest one was worth $100, then it's obviously, I mean, it was 100 and something. It's obviously at least as much as the cheapest one, or somewhere more than that. I don't know. Hopefully this isn't restricted. Where did I see that guy? Ah, it was over by the Metreon. So let's go over by the Metreon and see what's up over there. Yep. Man, my arms are going to be so dead, I don't know if I'm going to be able to play it. Plus, it doesn't have batteries. But I brought an AC adapter. So, please, I'm just getting here. The piano is on your back and you're on your way to give it to the guy. There's wind right now. I don't know how well you can hear me. I couldn't find him. I've been looking for him. But meanwhile, there was an incident over at the BART station. Not the cable car turnaround. Yeah. There we go. The color seems a bit off today on the camera. So anyhow, yeah. Right now I'm going over. Oh, what the hell? This guy's throwing invisible stuff. That guy was throwing invisible objects. He's just going to sell it anyway. Well, that is certainly a possibility. That's why if I saw him, I'd go try to find some place where we could plug it in, and he'd have to demonstrate that he knows how to play the piano. You know, I know that he. I mean, he said that he played in bars over in the Castro, where he's known as Trinity Divine. So, if he can play over inside some places like that, he should be able to play something. Take a picture of the dude. Yeah, buddy. Trinity waited then left for a job interview at Saks Fit. Hey, Kempsa. Just give it to one of the street. No, I want to keep it if I can. It's not like I'm giving away something that's a piece of junk. You know, that I have no use for. It's something that I like, and I had to explain to my daughter today, what I was doing with the piano. She's like, "Are you giving it away?" It's like, "Yeah, well, I told somebody I was going to." So, now let's head on over. We're at Mission Street, and I'm gonna head over and hopefully see Trinity Divine asking for money over outside the Metreon. Just keep it. Well, that's what I'm gonna do, but listen, honestly, it would be the bright side is if I did see him, that would take a huge load off of my shoulders, quite literally. Let your little girl enjoy it. Well, I will. If I manage to get back home with it. So, yeah, this I got a huge hiking backpack, like a camping backpack. I mean, and I opened up all the extra, you know, parts of it zip off to make it smaller. I opened it all up, loosened everything, and it's still stuck out. Kempza, thank you for following. You're one of a very elite crowd over on Twitch following me. So thank you very much. Oh, somebody's running through the street. Oh, they're just getting in. Okay. So, what was I saying? Let me read the comments. That would be so cool. You should keep it in place on Christmas carols. Keep it in place on Christmas carols during Christmas season. I think you mean play Christmas carols on Christmas season. The guy acted like he could really use it, so hopefully he proves it by showing up when he said he would. Well, like I said, I'm on the lookout, and I'll head back there one more time. Is there any other big San Francisco YouTubers? Not that I really know of. Gerardo. My day was okay. I mean, it was really difficult trying to get things going here, trying to get this in my backpack. If you see, it didn't even fit in my backpack. I actually have it like tied in place, and then I put a bag on top just so I wouldn't be walking around with the piano sticking out and be like a, you know, prime for Robin. Yeah, other than that, I'm okay. So anyhow, as far as big San Fran YouTube, I heard somebody else streams out here, but it seems like most of the other YouTubers are over in LA. My shoulders really hurt. Okay. Let's so we're outside the Metreon. This is the San Francisco Metreon, and can't see that guy anywhere, or that girl, or that person. That's not Trinity. So yeah. So it was right here where I met that person before. Yep. So I guess that's that for now. I mean, I could go back later, but I don't know. So what do I do now? That's the question. Oops. It's gonna be hard to talk to somebody when I look like this. Yeah. Let me go through the park. Do you know somebody named Trinity Divine? Okay. Just asking somebody else who kind of resembled him.
It's so big. There's so many.
So I'm over here inside the park. It doesn't look like there's anybody out here that resembles Trinity Divine, other than the person I just asked. You have a big heart, really. Thank you. I got a big everything, though. I mean, I am 6'8". I also got a big effing piano on my back. But yeah, thank you, Kathy. Well, you've done quite a lot yourself. So yeah, no Trinity. Yeah, who knows? Next time I see Trinity, if I do see Trinity, I will take them straight over right away and give him the backpack in person. Oh, hold on, look at this view, it's amazing. You can see the Salesforce Tower over there. Yeah. I'm actually walking towards it. But anyhow, yeah, it's just rare to see like a big open area of sky in the middle of the city. So what are the odds of Trinity not wearing... Oh, Carlos donated $5.
I love my new flashlight.
But that is Carlos, so he is watching. Thank you, buddy, for the $5. All right, now I'm gonna do a flip. No. All right, so just something's moving under that rock. I have seen lots of mice and other stuff around here. Looks like somebody's sleeping right over there. Let's see the park with the bow and arrow in the ground. Oh boy, okay, we could go over there. That's a bit of a walk. Let's see, the classic movie Vertigo was filmed there. It's funny, somebody else was complaining about getting vertigo in this stream. What's up? Legendary 1. Legendary on 99. Are you legendary at virtual, Han? So there's an old church that's here. An old brick church. And who knows what this is gonna be. It's just crazy looking around, just seeing just these massive structures everywhere. Let's see, hold on. Where are we going today? I don't know. Somebody suggested going over to this place over by the piers where they have a big bow and arrow in the ground. Actually, there's a place where I flipped over my bike a long time ago. Maybe it's the dude you were looking for under the rock. Could be. Maybe he's living under a rock. Where is the milk? I don't know where the milk is. Well, actually, maybe they got milk over here at Super Duper Burgers. Any beef stew in your backpack? There's beef stew in my belly. I had some right before I came here. I made a big pot of beef stew last night. Meanwhile, leave no stone unturned. Maybe he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. So yeah, I'll go back and wait. Should I? You know, one thing I haven't done is head to the pier down Mission. Should I go down Mission Street or should I go down Market Street? Talk to you later, Joe Billings. Yeah, you guys decide. Or where should I go? You guys, yeah. I only heard one person say that they wanted me to go over to that place with the bow and arrow in the ground. Market, okay, going to Market Street. try to hit Justin Herman Plaza. Where is Justin Herman Plaza? The good news is with this giant backpack on my back, people may think I'm a tourist, or maybe even that I'm potentially homeless. So. Yeah, tell me where that Justin Herman Plaza is. Legendary on 99. You know, one thing that I did which was pretty cool is zoom through some of these videos. And it's like, it's so stabilized that it just goes like, you know. End of market on the left is the plaza. Okay, I will go all the way down and make a left. Is that where it's got that weird geometric fountain? Are you delivering the piano as we speak? Lol, it's so awesome, bro. Well, the problem is, let me show you. Yes, it's on my back right now as we speak, weighing me down. I feel like a mobile atlas. But he wasn't there. I looked for him up and down the street. I looked for him where I first met him. So who knows? Now I'm just wandering around with a piano on my back, and in the future, if I see him, I'll just walk him over to my neighborhood and, oops, give him, I just broke my strap. I'll have him wait downstairs while I get him. Yep, it's a weird fountain place. Sometimes people gather to do fire shows at night, okay? Please, Lee's new name is Uber Pino. Maybe me Uber Piano? Okay, so back over on Market Street. According to staff who work at this Ross, this is the biggest Ross in existence. But somehow I doubt it. Maybe it's the maybe it makes the most money because it is packed and it does a lot of business. So this is Market Street, heading on down to the ferry building all the way at the end, and going to the left where there's a little fountain and not really much else, but it's another kind of big open area. You know what's funny? Let me show you guys something. Over here, you see these people out on the bike machines up there in that window? Well, they got a bike lane that goes all the way up. Whoops, let me zoom out. They got a bike lane that goes up and down Market Street and a lot of the streets here. So they're literally riding their bike on a you know, immovable platform when they could be going like that guy right there, you know? Ross stands for you dress in less than pay. Man, I wish I didn't break this chest strap. So. Oh. Now I'm starting to get overheated walking with this thing on here. Sorry that are there a lot of dispensaries in SF? Yes, there are a ton of dispensaries. In fact, I'm sure I'm passing by some, but I don't know it. There's dispensaries everywhere. And I think you can even go to Walgreens. They may even have some for you if you have a prescription. Yeah, so I was outside the CVS. I was trying to see if they had a green cross. So. Yeah, there's not a lot of people out here actually. But you know what? I'm gonna try to talk to people as best as I can when I encounter a good opportunity. Maybe I could act like I'm out of town. So I'm at 3rd Street right now. Got your whistles ready? I'm all out of whistles. There was 33 of them and they lasted a good long while, but they're all gone now. So, wow, I wonder what's inside there. You know? I think some horses are in there. You know, there's on Market Street. Oh, look, that's the DeYoung building. There's big vacancy right there on the corner. Yeah, it's so expensive. I'm sure to lease someplace over on Market Street that it's not really profitable for all but the biggest of places. So you'll see pretty regularly places will close down and be replaced. That's the Ritz-Carlton Club and Residence right over there. If you're ever feeling ritzy, you get to go stay over there. I wouldn't think that there would be somebody sleeping out on the streets right outside the Ritz-Carlton today. But that's San Francisco. Joe Billings, right? Horses shit. You know, I have seen quite a lot of that over in the Presidio, actually. So I think that's where all the Esquitarians reside. Excuse me, do you know somebody named Trinity Divine? No, you never heard of that person? Oh, okay.
A girl or a guy?
I don't know. Yeah. Right. So, sorry that things haven't been like super action-packed so far. Although there was that interesting scene over at the Burger King. Yeah, what do you think the chances are? I don't know. Yeah, what do you think the chances are that I find Trinity? I'd say slim to none. Excuse me? Do you know somebody named Trinity Divine?
Uh-huh.
You know Trinity Divine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's Trinity look like?
Well, unique, I know.
What's that?
I know her.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, she mentioned it to me.
Oh, okay.
I
Do
didn't believe her.
you know where she's at?
She said she was going back home. I think it was somewhere, island somewhere.
In Idaho?
Some island. Not island, but up east, somewhere way up Iowa.
Oh, okay. Where are you from?
I'm from East Bay.
From the East Bay?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you stay out here in San Francisco, or are you going back to the East Bay?
I'm going to L.A.
You going to
I'm
LA?
a musician, so yeah, I'm going to L.A.
Oh, you're a musician?
Right.
Yeah, what do you play?
All the instruments.
All the instruments? Yeah.
Why was that?
Oh, it's just Trinity is somebody I know who plays the piano, so I was just trying to see Trinity, but I don't know where they are, you know?
Yeah.
So I was just looking for.
Well, actually, I'm trying to get a middle, man.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
We both
but
got problems.
yeah. Thank you.
Are you compensating him for his time?
I was just talking to him.
You should compensate him for his time.
There we go. Told you it's a girl. That person didn't actually know Trinity, because there's no way Trinity could have actually be in Idaho right now.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. So they do in May, so you never really.
So yeah, he scattered. Oh, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't know her. So anyhow, what was that lady talking about compensating? You know, if every once in a while I get accosted by ladies, oh, this is some guy that I actually talked to before. Hey there, buddy, how you doing? I guess he doesn't want to talk. So that guy over there, I talked to him before, but the stream had cut out, so you guys never saw it. But he, on Christmas, he had a heart attack, and he lives in an SRO. He had a heart attack, and he yeah, I don't know. He was talking at great length. I'm trying to think. His name is Nate. That's right. Yeah, she was saying, did you compensate him for his time? But she actually reminded me a lot of another person who. So there's a time actually over in this neighborhood. I think it was up over there, across the street, where I was talking to this guy who was mentally ill, who was selling his poop in a basket. There was an alcoholic man who came over and got in my face, and then a woman came over and got on my side, and it nearly got violent. Now, that person actually reminded me quite a lot of that other person. I didn't even look in her face. I just got to move on as soon as I heard from her. So I don't want to have a repeat of last time. So like I said, yeah, I just get a move on. But yeah, she said, did you compensate him for his time? But you know, if I give money, it's going straight to drugs. You know, food aid is something that is nice. You know, it'd be a nice little treat, but it's certainly not essential. You know, there's a lot of places to get food out here. When I give people stuff, it's like little snacks, little treats. It's so I can break the ice, so I can talk to them. It's not because it's something essential. When Kathy McLean donated $50, she was thinking of giving some little, you know, snack packs and other things like that. And I actually told her, you know, there's really no need for that because we have places like Glide and soup kitchens and other places of that nature that already meet those needs. That's why I suggested getting those flashlights / whistles. So that's yeah. Anyhow, so no, I guess the belief is that I'm making money on this channel, but actually I lose money on this channel. I actually spend a lot more than I make. If you want to see what I am making, you go over on Patreon and take a look there. I have it publicly visible, and it doesn't even cover the bus fare going to and from here. So, dang, he was selling his poop. Yes. So, anyhow, yeah, see you with Kathy. So that's what I'm saying. People have this illusion that people make all kinds of money on YouTube. Certain people make all kinds of money on YouTube. I certainly do not. If that was the case, actually, I would be working on my documentary right now. But that's not the case. And if I was making that much money, I would just go out and buy that guy a piano instead of hauling around my own piano that I got for my birthday on my back. But I didn't even want to get into it. I could have had a discussion with her. I could have had an argument, but I was just having kind of flashbacks of the last time something like that happened, and I nearly got into a fist fight. And it's not like it was something I was trying to get out of the entire time. You know, the guy was getting up in my face, and I had my hand on his chest, pushing him away as I was walking backwards while she was screaming in my face. So anyhow, yet again, it was from the same year she started saying something in my ear. You know what I mean? It's too similar to last time. So I just disengaged and moved on. Not all battles are worth fighting. Didn't he push you a bit? He was puffing out his chest and he continued to go forward. I was actually trying to push him back because I was heading towards this curb and I was going back while he was coming at me. He was like snarling in my face. You guys can go see that footage. I mean, it's still up there. Is Trinity likely to be around Market Street? Well, if Trinity's still gathering funds, this would be the place to be. But they could also be over in the Metreon, I don't know. Nick Gar, thank you for following. The tube money though, your ads are sponsored and thus monetized. I think yesterday was like the best day of the month and I got $6. So that's the kind of revenue that I'm generating. I'm mostly demonetized over here on YouTube. So I know nothing of San Francisco. Well, San Francisco is a 7 by 7 mile city. It's got 800,000 people. At any one given time, it can have up to 4 million people because of the amazing events that they have over here. It's one of the most diverse cities in the world. It's a minority majority. It's an incredibly wealthy city that hosts Twitter, Patreon, Square, Foursquare. Google's got an office here. Dolby. Did I already say Twitter? Twitch. Yeah, just all the major tech companies. Yeah. Let me try to think of what else. It's got a Mediterranean climate. It's got an incredible homeless problem. And it's got a big problem with rampant drug use and untreated mental illness. Oh, I never said eBay. I can't read your name, but thank you for following. Yeah, it basically is like it's like Brazil, where they have the favelas along with all the huge riches. What's on your back? It's a piano. I was intending on giving my own personal piano to this person named Trinity Divine, but I couldn't find them. So it could be because I started late. It could be because they didn't show up. It was in my last live stream. It couldn't. What was I saying? Oh, it was in my last stream. This person was asking for money to get a piano, and I told them, hey, you know, on Monday, if you go over to this one spot called the Cable Car Turnaround here in San Francisco, I'm going to give you my own piano. And so that was the agreement, and yeah, so now I'm looking around a piano.
Yo, Lee. I appreciate what you do in showing the folks on YouTube what's really going on in SF.
I'll take the
Peace,
piano.
brother.
Honestly, it's sort of a blessing and a curse. NJ, yeah, thank you very much, NJ89er. See, look. Now you could legitimately say I got some money. I could go over and buy a burger. I mean, really, if you want to see my income, watch the live streams, because that's mostly what I get. So thank you very much. So we're almost over at the ferry building. How much is your rent? Oh boy. Rent over here in San Francisco is no joke. I don't even know what the average is for a one-bedroom apartment. It's something ridiculous. They're probably somewhere between $1,000 and $3,000. I don't want to get into specifics, but that's how much our expenses are. Somewhere well within that range. In-N-Out is the best burger joint. I don't know. I think I like... Wait, was it the best burger that I ever had? That's something I'd have to think about, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't at any one of these chains. So anyhow, this is the Herman Plaza that I was asked to go to. And here is the fountain that we're talking about, that weird geometric fountain. And there's a seagull who just flew past. This is the Embarcadero Center. One bedroom, one bathroom in SF is around $2,000 to $4,000 a month. Yepers? Yeah, San Francisco, I think, is the most expensive city in the world. Yeah, so a lot of people blame the homeless situation on the fact that that it's so expensive to stay out here. But honestly, it's drugs and mental illness and the fact that people ship their homeless over here. Hey, you guys, you know somebody named Trinity Divine? Trinity Divine? No? Okay. Yeah, let's see, there's somebody over there. So unnecessarily expensive. Oslo, Norway is more expensive, so is Hong Kong. I don't know about Hong Kong. I got relatives over in Hong Kong. They seem to keep the homeless out of that area. Looks clean, no poop to be seen. Well, not exactly. I mean, they're right over there. So now I'm heading over to that place. Maybe she's in the Castro or back at Target. Well, I looked all around that area. Boom, Funk donated $5.
Any chance you can publish your beef stew recipe somewhere? Gamberly Kun.
Recipe somewhere. Gambare, I didn't see what that was. It popped down. Gambare Kun. All right, I was actually there's something I was talking about with Carlos, like making a big old pot of it and giving it out. But I'm trying to figure out the logistics of it, because you know that would be very expensive. But yeah, that's something I was thinking about. It'd have to be a major event though, you know? So which way do I go to see? I'm going the wrong way. So the arrow in the ground is actually, hold on, it's right over under the Bay Bridge. You can see the quill over there. Please be stew trademark recipe. How confident were you that you'd run into Trinity again? Not very. So what it actually reminded me of, I'd seen this video on YouTube. I forget about what the specific name for this condition was, but I was looking up various forms of mental illness, and there's one condition where you know, you're walking down the street or doing whatever, and something, like nothing out of the ordinary, but something will trigger something where all of a sudden you'll have these beliefs or these dreams or realizations that suddenly snap to you and feel like they've always been there. So from the start of your blog to now, your facial hair grew thicker. Well, you know what? I was in such a rush. I didn't shave on my way out. Let's see, ganbare. Do your best, Japanese expression. Thank you. I'll go for it. That's something I always hear in Japanese games. Banzai. What was it? I just oh, anyhow, grow a beard at the end of the block. Man, I hate the beard because, you know, a beard without a mustache looks weird. The mustache, it interferes with my ability to breathe, you know? I'll be sleeping and, you know, I sleep on my stomach and it's all in my nose. Yeah, it doesn't work, and it's itchy, you know? So I figured it's been about a week since I shaved. It's not terrible. So, oh, this is a good time to cross, looks like. So right outside the ferry. Oh, anyhow, so that mental condition, basically, they reenacted it with some actors, and what it was, yeah, this guy said, yeah, he was British, but he was like, yeah, I was just walking down the street, you know, and I saw my mate walking up the other side of the street, and you know, like, he gave a thumbs up to me, and like, I gave a thumbs back to him, and it's like, at that moment, I knew that we had, that we had knew each other in a separate life, and that you know, we were in the war. We're part of the German army, and we had a map to some treasure that we had buried, and I had one half of the map, and he had the other half of the map. And when he gave me that thumbs up, that was him telling me that, hey, you know, I got that other side of that piece of the map. And I gave him the thumb back, like, yeah, you know, I got it too, you know. So when this guy said that he came right out of the or girl or any of the other pronouns, when Trinity came out of the said that they came right out of the mental institution, and said, oh, I realized that I need a piano. It sort of reminded me of that condition where, you know, that piano was no problem before, and all of a sudden it's of dire importance that they get that piano. So I don't know if it's sort of a manifestation of mental illness, or if that is a real legitimate thing. Does your feet ever start hurting during your... Oh, you have no idea. There's a reason why I do it every other day. Yeah, I'm constantly tired. You know, after the last stream on Friday, I went over to, with my daughter and my wife, over to Japantown for the Cherry Blossom Festival, which happened to coincide with 420. Yeah, I was tired. I was not feeling too happy. Oh, yeah, that was yeah. So I need a day to recover every time, and sometimes, you know, I do crazy long streams from time to time. You know, sometimes I've done like 7-hour streams that last all night, and I'm leaving in the early morning. But yeah, I get blisters on my feet, you know. My feet get jacked up, and I'm a big person, you know. I weigh like 220 pounds, so I probably hurt more than most people would, and I'm especially gonna hurt today because having this giant effing piano on my back, and the chest strap here broke. you know? So it's putting a lot of pressure on my shoulders. And again, I'm holding everything up. Cat RN, hi again. Sorry, I had to take a call. Oh, no problem. I didn't really miss much. That sounds like a bipolar episode. One of the symptoms being a realization. So no, it wasn't bipolar. You know, at least sit down for a few minutes. I'm on my couch, but watching you, I'm going out of breath. No, it's okay. I feel all good. It's all good. Look at this. The sun has already set. You can't really see it, but it's kind of blue, and then lavender, and then back up to blue again. Probably the wide angle lens doesn't show it as well. Yeah, there it is, the Bay Bridge. And there's, hold on, there's Pier 14. You can see all the way down it. So right now, if you're not here in California, the time is 7:54 p.m. of course. And look at that. There's always cranes in the sky. This thing is just non-stop building up. I saw a time lapse of Singapore. Oops, I guess I didn't zoom in. I saw a time lapse of Singapore, and aesthetic. And over there, it was like the city. You just see it like building. You know, it was like, I think it was a 1 year long time lapse, and it was pretty scary just seeing everything build up. Let's see. Cat RN. I've never been to California. Yeah, it's a beautiful state. It's got a lot of beautiful national parks. One of the world's greatest views. You're lucky, Lee. Well, thank you. Cat RN. Besides all the problems the state has, it really is a beautiful and unique place. Yeah, you know, it's got. Oh, I thought I heard something over here, but I guess not. Oh shit. So we're almost at that place that was requested, which is the giant bow and arrow in the ground. So what should I do after I get over to this spot? So what's the plan if you find Trinity? If they can actually play the piano, or if it's just a delusion? So I'm gonna try to see if they can play the piano. Yeah, if they can't play the piano, what should I do? I mean, if it really is just a delusion, you know. Fun faculty is 7'3" tall. 7'3". That's not far from the truth. Awkward, lol. Just pack it up and leave. Yeah, I think so, but it might not be easy. I never got that bow and arrow. Yeah, me neither. Oh, look, there's a dog taking the dookie right in front of it. Where I'm from, we had 7 feet of snow. Yeah, man, like, you know, it's funny. I'm sure that's a huge pain in the butt. You know, having to deal with that, having to dig your car out, having to drive to work behind the snow plow, or like, you know, salting the roads or whatever. But it really would be awesome to be able to experience that from time to time. Just having fresh snow, being able to climb up a big hill and go down in a giant metal saucer or inner tubes. How tall are you? I'm 6'8", or if you're on the metric system, 203 centimeters. You get used to it. I believe that's where the arrows, the arrows pointing in the planet's knee. Let me see. Let me show you guys the view over here, because it really is pretty cool. Hold on. So, what, 6'8" really? Yeppers? So this is the bridge. You see there's a yacht underneath. And then over there, yeah, that's the bay. And you could just barely make out little land off in the distance. Let me zoom in here. It might get a little ugly, but you see, you know, you see the fog or the mist from the bay kind of obscuring them. But over there you see some mountains. Jeez, could you reach the Bay Bridge? I could go under it. You know, how's the air? Well, the benefit of being right here next to the bay is the air is actually quite nice. You know, the water, and actually, I think it's the mussels and other bivalves absorb the you know, the pollution as it goes over the ocean. Like, there's a lot of people filming. Oh, okay, making a little home movie. Let me go around behind. Try not to hit your head when you walk under the bridge. I don't think that'll be a problem. So look, oh, that boat says San Francisco Fire Department on there. He's gonna duck as he passes. Hopefully I don't hit my piano on there. He was going to give it to a homeless person, but who wanted one, but sadly they flaked out. I don't know. We will see. Who knows if we'll ever see them again. I'm not sure if it's coming through, but those clouds are pink in the sky. Hi, been loved. What's going on? I didn't see Trinity, so I'm still walking around with this thing on my back. Ta-dong. This is the piano. I think I can't reach back there. Hold on. I was going to show you that there is indeed a piano in there. Well, it's tucked in there. Sorry. Yeah. Pan to the right. Hillgrove Building is my work. Oh. Hold on. Let me switch to a better camera. There it is. So I assume you work there, and it's not your work as in you were the architect. Oh look, Mozilla. Is that where you work? You work at Firefox? So, oh, okay. So, I guess they just turned on the lights. So these lights just display random patterns. Apparently it never repeats, or so I've heard. You're getting a good workout tonight. Yeah, I sure am. Okay, let me switch to the wide angle lens. 1 second. No, the very top of the building. It doesn't say what's at the top of the building. Are you in there right now? That's the question. If so, I'll zoom into the window. because I don't see anything going on at the top of the building right now. Edwin J. Alright, I'll keep on moving. I haven't seen any response from you yet. Oh, you know what would suck is if I go under here and I lose my signal. Yeah, but I'm on the other side. Oh, you are? All right, let's go see if we can find Edwin J. Hold on. Since I'm right under almost, let me just get directly under here first and I'll move back. So right here is Pier 26. I'm gonna get under the center and look right up. Okay, I'm almost there. I'd say I'm directly underneath the Bay Bridge right now. So there it goes. That's the Bay Bridge. And I'm directly underneath. How's Carlos been? Still going strong. Carlos has been eating like crazy. He's been eating like a lion. You know, he's been eating like... he's been eating like a gallon of beef stew a day, you know, and it's gotten so much. Like, I gave him all my frozen food. He was throwing tuna burgers in there. He was throwing frozen fish in there, throwing all kinds of veggies in there, eggplants and everything that he possibly could in there. And now he's become sort of devoted to making soups and stews. I mean, he's got a huge 20-quart pot, and you know, he's out there just buying stuff to further assist his ability to make giant pots of soup. So I mean, he's doing research, trying to find places where he could buy as much food as possible for as cheap as possible. But yeah, you know, he eats as much as an entire family does. So I don't know if that's good or bad. You know, he's never been able to really gain fat, you know, but apparently he was saying he's got a thin layer of it now. And I was like, uh-oh. And he's actually excited. It's something he always wanted. So who knows? He is worried that it may be a new addiction that he has. Edwin J. I'm over at the corner where the Firefox is. He needs to replenish nutrients. Yeah, I wanted to give him some multivitamins and some other stuff, some amino acids and everything to try to help him out, but I haven't been able to do so. He needs to gain and be healthier. Well, you know, he was always really lean and strong. I don't know if oh crap, oh no, danger, Will Robinson. All right. So the gimbal went crazy and is now on the other side. Hold on. There we go. I just had to increase the brightness because there's a little dip on my screen. Dang it. Okay, I can't. Okay. There we go. Alright, so let's see if Edwin J is here. Over at the top of this building that I'm walking by right over here. And then I think after this, I'll wander back over and see if I could see that guy again. I'm looking. I'll show you guys where I'm looking. So Edwin J says he's in this building right now on the top floor on this side. So I'm gonna walk off this way a little bit. I don't see where he possibly could be. I can't get to the window. My desk is towards... Man, you want me to travel all the way to your desk? Don't be ridiculous. I walked all the way like over to this area and then around your building. At least make it to the window or down to the lobby or something. Does your wife ever watch the stream? Oh, it seems like it's less and less nowadays. What is that building? This building is where Edwin J works at, but he wants me to walk over to his desk and greet him there. Go to his desk. All right, Edwin J. What are your credentials? Let me go in there and be like, I'm looking for Edwin J. Where's the front desk? Edwin J, I'm coming for you. Watch the security come over. Suite 150, Marin Day Schools Hill Plaza Campus. I'm pretty sure that's not it. Come on, Edwin, you got a cell phone. I assume. Suite 149. Welcome. Please. Badge to enter. Guests, please ring the bell to reception. Thanks. Yeah, buddy. Well, anyhow, I'll keep a move on. No, that's not what I wanted. I can't leave right now. All right. Well, guess who can leave? All right. Just go in? I can't just go in. It looked like it had some kind of scanner out there. Is Edwin for real? The world may never know. Caution, vehicle exiting. Now what if I just stood out there screaming, Edwin! Oh my god, I can't believe you're downstairs. I was. Yeah. I don't know, why would you ask for me to come all the way to where you are presently and then not come out and not go over to the window? D. Flores says you're lying. And so does 83, hold on, 83 Bike Life. Yeah, of course I'm downstairs. You're sitting there telling me exactly where to go. You should have told me what the pin was. I could have popped right in there. What kind of work do you do, Edwin? Yeah, see, look, the people are turning on you. I'm for real, I'm just working and watching you. Working hard or hardly working. So let's do one more check to see if old Trinity Divine is over there. Lee, what's your preference in music? I'm curious. So I have a wide range of things I listen to. From classical music all the way up into the 70s and a little bit past that, but not much. He's probably well, see, if he was going to do that, you would think that he would at least go to the window to do so. 83. Operation Capture Edwin. Well, look, Edwin, now I know where you work. Haha, I just couldn't believe you were nearby. well, dude, you told me go over and look at this building. That's where I'm at. No, at the top. No, at the other side. What do you think I'm gonna do? Hello, first time here. Do you stream on Twitch? I am on Twitch right now, as evidenced by Nippy Oi, who just said hi everyone on Twitch. So yes, I'm on Twitch right now. And it's the same very stream, but from what I hear, it's better quality over there. I guess you'd be into retro and classical. Yeah, like I said, classical, you know, Motown, funk, rock, yeah, a lot of stuff. You know, some jazz, not progressive jazz, but some other jazz. Get some homeless people and gang up and jump and I don't know, man. It would be hard for me to do much jumping right now. I'm at a significant disadvantage carrying an effing piano on my back. I mean, and this is from somebody who carried a futon on his back across San Francisco. In fact, Nippy Oi, tell them about the time that I carried a futon across San Francisco. Is Carlos joining today? No, he's at home snoozing. Go get Carlos, have him carry the piano. I think that's probably why he's snoozing, because he doesn't want to carry a piano on his back. No, but he worked 2 jobs today of manual labor. I'm just assisting a class contract for something or other. Find Trinity Divine on Instagram. She probably has one. Well, I'm not on Instagram. Could you help me find that? Lee is like Jesus carrying the cross. I feel like Atlas carrying the earth. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, it's getting dark out here. You can see I'm under. Lee, are you religious? No, I'm not religious. Yeah, Edward, at least you could give me a ride. Hold on, these comments I'm missing. Yeah, this piano. This was a bad idea. I should have just told that guy, like, all right, well, see you later. Oh, look, you can see buffing the floor. Somebody's yelling and shouting across the street. Do you watch Donnie Duncan? I don't even know who that is. Who is Donnie Duncan? Do you watch Donnie Duncan? I assume so. So it's getting a little dark for the wide angle. Switch over to this one. So walking back up to Market, and I'll go try to see if I can find Trinity Divine again. And who knows, maybe the next stream I'll go on a manhunt. I'll go over into the Castro and try to see. Are you sure that wasn't a little dog barking? No, that was a homeless man. Oops. You could still see him going way down the street over there. Oh, uh-oh. Hold on. The comments froze. I can see. Okay, let's see. I sounded like a ferocious Yorkie. Oh, geez. Hi, Amy M. Sounded like a ferocious. Okay. So I'm going to flush out the comments so it can refresh where I can see it better. So let's see. Editor. Okay. So I'll let you know when the comments come back. I'm using this service called Restream, and their stupid chat bot. It works from time to time, but yeah, I have to flush everything out because it just gets frozen sometimes. That's why I have sort of redundancy. So on one side, I'm doing the opposite of how it is for me, but this is what it would look like if you guys could see my screen. On my Restream comments are here, nice and big where I can see them, and over in the middle is the default chat app, but it's much smaller. And not only do I see all the normal messages, I see all the Restream messages. So it's kind of like I'm seeing double of every comment, real teeny, so it's almost impossible to read. So anyhow, I know, right? Test. Yes, I see your comments. So Funk, are you in Japan right now? Are you from Japan? I'd assume you're from Japan. And what does it say before it says Funk? So, oh my goodness. So, the chances of seeing Trinity Divine are ultra slim. No, it's just a name. Okay. And what is the rest of that stuff before Funk? Oh, it says aesthetic according to Google Translate. Wow. All of that for aesthetic. I'm from Southern California, San Diego area. Okay, I've been to San Diego many times. I was in San Diego when all there really was the convention center. Now that San Diego grew up all around. A lot of people out here sleeping. So what do you say? Should I, my next stream, should I continue to look for the elusive Trinity Divine, or should I just go on to my normal stuff? Last week I did a couple streams. Let's see, where is everyone from on this stream? Well, Kat, we know you're from somewhere cold right now. Oh yeah, you know what's crazy? I had somebody contact me. From time to time, I'll have people contact me on YouTube, and they'll give me very strange offers. Redwood City, SF Bay Area. Yep, I used to live in Redwood City, of course, as you guys know. Yeah, I had a really strange offer. Somebody was wanting me to be on their streaming platform and have a game show over there. How about trying just one more time in the Castro? Alright, I found you in a dance video. No, that must not be me. Oh, are you saying that like I was recommended from a dance video, Kirk Butterfield? Livermore, 20 minutes away from San Francisco. I'm gonna stay on this side of the street. What kind of strange offers? Okay, so there is this thing called, oh man, Tally TV. They said, have your own TV show. Get your stream on YouTube and Tally, and have people participate in game shows. So it could be like a dating game, you know, with 4 participants, or it can be like a quiz game or something else along those lines. And yeah, I always say no to all of these things. Not yet. You want to be?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Are we live?
Oh, we are. Wait.
Oh,
Okay.
we're live.
What's up?
We're here.
What's up,
We're
Doc?
doing it.
Where you from?
We're from
She's from heaven.
everywhere.
Uh oh. And then where are you from?
I'm from
Okay.
here. I'm from
Okay.
these streets.
Where are
All
you
right.
from?
I'm from here too.
All
What are you doing?
right.
Yeah.
What are you filming?
I'm on YouTube, live streaming.
Hey, this is the
What?
first time I've been on the news for being something other than a sex offender.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, dude.
Oh,
I
okay.
appreciate it.
I saw you on the maps though.
Yeah, I bet. I'm pretty sure I shook her hand when I moved into the neighborhood. So.
Oh, that's why it was sticky. Okay. All right. Okay. It's your dad has to be. I'll send you a link to the timestamp. Dang, now I gotta wait for the bus again. I mean, not for the bus, for the light. He's certainly chiseled enough, but he's too pure to enjoy it. Ah, boy, I'm not chiseled. I may be chiseled under a layer of fat, but not exactly. I am very strong, but I'm not exactly svelte. Well, maybe I am actually, now that I think about it, but I'm smuggling a little tummy in there. So when I was a kid, I used to be on heavy doses of antidepressants, and I gained weight until I was nearly 300 pounds at like 13. You know, and I was only like, I don't know, like 5'9" back then. So yeah, I got stretch marks, and I got loose skin on the stomach, and the more fat I lose, the looser that skin gets. And if I'm in real good shape, if I'm doing push-ups, I'll have like some skin just hanging down there. So it's kind of discouraging, you know. The better I'm doing physically, the worse that skin looks. I said you should be a model. I saw that. That's what I'm responding to. As a man myself, you have a handsome face. Well, thank you. You should show us old photos sometimes, Lee. Do you have any of you and Carlos? Oh boy, I have some old photos from when I was fat. I have some photos when I was a kid too. I was a pretty nice looking kid, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I got some old photos, and actually, you can see over on my, you could see a self-portrait that I did when I was 18 and homeless. Actually, 2 self-portraits. I did one self-portrait. It was actually super accurate, but I felt like it made me look too effeminate, you know? I was very self-conscious, of course, being 18 at the time. So I erased the whole thing, but I couldn't erase it all the way because I was using pretty hard lead or graphite. So it still exists, and I tried to redraw it, you know, with a bigger job, but then it just looked like I had an underbite. So I never finished it. But you can see that over on my Twitter. There's also a portrait of Carlos back when he had a full head of hair that I did over at Oregon State University when I said when I was 16, but I was actually 15 when I drew that. So you're still nice looking and seem genuine. Thank you, Cat RA. Constant drawing comes with improvement. I haven't drawn in years. honestly. But yeah, I still feel like it's something that I could pick up again. Lee is a good artist, y'all. Well, thank you. And that comes from somebody who's currently enrolled at the Academy of Art, right? Lilam? I just saw your old portraits on Twitter. I just remembered, what did you use as inspiration for the nude sketches? So, I actually just went over onto, it's actually pretty funny. A lot of those I did when I was over in this place called Guerrero House, right after I got out of the homeless shelter. So I would go online on their little computer there, and I would just look up, I would just look up nudes, Eventually I found this site which had artistic nudes, but it was really just... Louis! What's going on, Louis? How are you doing?
You ready? You ready?
Yeah.
Potato reason?
Yes. Are you ready for your close-up? No, just kidding.
Right.
Yeah. What are you up to, Louis?
Oh, tonight I was just, I'm waiting for a friend of mine to come and bring me some supplies. I might meet up with my office in about 3 days or 4 days, shave, put on a business suit, and be working again.
Oh, really? What's your work gonna be?
I'm a proprietor of a corporation.
Oh, really? Which corporation? Do I know it? You can't tell me?
I can tell you. Hedgehog is called.
Hedgehog, okay.
Yeah, it's
You're doing a lot better from the first...
Fuck not. I'm a weapons manufacturer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind?
I wouldn't sell to the cops.
Yeah.
Into the United States. So that's they tried a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I don't know. So sooner or later I'll be back at work.
You had cancer before, right? But it's in remission?
It's in remission now, and today I had an outbreak of the foot. So
You got something wrong with your foot?
yeah, it came out of it again. I had a little bit of cancer, and I got to get more of the medicine that my office provides. Once they get that through, they can get that through. But they're just the usual shit, on the way out the door for America, because America's out the door. We're just waiting for the coin to flip. For a new country. They're trying to create a new country right now.
Up the street over there?
Not here.
Oh, okay,
No,
okay.
I don't know where it is, where they're having it. But,
Yeah.
Trying too hard. You're in a corporation, right?
Oh, I don't have any corporation, no. Yeah.
You're Ferrari and Machiavelli?
No.
You guys got to do a report on it.
Yeah.
This is for your film school class?
Well, I'm on, I used to be in film school. I'm not in film school now, but I'm just on YouTube.
Oh,
You know
you're
that-
on YouTube?
Yeah.
You know what would be good for YouTube news?
What's that?
Doing an interview with Machiavelli, because he's in town.
Oh, he is?
Machiavelli in town? You know about... If he wants to talk to Machiavelli, who's he got to talk to? Donald Trump.
Donald Trump?
You know Donald Trump?
Well, I know of him.
You know of him?
Yeah, I don't know him personally. Do you know somebody called Trinity Divine?
Trinity Divine.
Yeah.
From Nairobi?
I don't know where they're from, but they stay in the Castro, I think, mostly.
Oh, no. I knew a woman named Trinity from Nairobi.
Oh, really? Yeah, well, this person was black, so it could be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's all going in the right way.
yeah.
You can try and get it. It's all in the Iranian paper. Can you read Iranian?
Can I read what?
Iranian.
Iranian? No, I can't. Like Farsi?
You might want to get an Iranian newspaper if you can.
Okay.
And everything that's going on in electronics is there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Get an Iranian newspaper, you'll know what's going on in electronics.
Okay.
Anything like that. Spare change? Spare change for the homeless today?
I don't. Do you?
Trying to come up with $2 today.
What do you need $2 for?
$2 for a super big gulp.
Let's go get that super big gulp for you.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
All right, where are we going to go? We'll go to the 7-Eleven this way.
Okay.
'Cause that's the closest one. I got or a super celebrity, excuse me.
Okay, there you
So
go.
how's that recording? You recording good?
Yeah.
Not bad. I look good.
Yeah, there you go.
I need to get rid of the beard,
Yeah.
but I'm not getting any supplies right now. I had a fucking rough time out here.
Yeah.
even though they don't realize I live out here. Wrong place to fuck with somebody like this. You know what I mean? But if my people are having a hard time, it means it was too close. So let's go this way.
Oh, this way? All right. So,
Yeah.
what kind of drink do you want in that super big gulp?
Just the blue one. Or super slurpy.
Super Slurpee, okay.
Yeah, the blue one. The blue one's fine.
Okay. You don't want any mix of anything? Okay.
I don't need any alcohol. I had some alcohol earlier. I had a bottle of tequila and I had a bottle of vodka. I couldn't even drink it. I'm not able to drink. You from San Diego?
I've been to San Diego,
Yeah.
but I'm not from there.
Oh yeah. San Diego's nice. Oh, everything's going good. Well, they just drop you off up here, man?
Well,
I came up here for work, man. I talk to you, man. I'm ready. What happened to all your muscle?
it's all my muscle. Well, I'm kind of
I
laden.
was talking to my friend.
Oh, okay.
Another
Sorry.
Kinetic friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your friend's name?
Tyrone.
Tyrone. Okay.
Tyrone from San Diego.
Is there a 7-Eleven this way? I thought it was over on Market Street.
Get the man a hot dog too.
That's 7-Eleven on Market Street? Yeah, they closed that down, didn't they?
I thought there was a 7-Eleven over on over there.
One block this way.
One block this way. Okay, let's go.
You make a left. You go through the back alley.
So I'll get you a hot dog as well.
Oh no, I don't need it.
You don't eat meat?
I eat meat. I moderate it.
Okay.
I moderate. Do you know, for all you supermodels out there, you can substitute Quaker oatmeal with milk for cereal. It will not have the same effect that cereal has. Cereal ruins your diet no matter what diet you're on. And you blow up and become fat. You get a beer belly from cereal. Those who are fighting beer bellies, substitute your cereal, get Quaker oatmeals, and put it in a bowl and add some milk and have that instead in the morning. And you'll lose weight.
Can I ask you,
Your
what
stomach will get flat again.
have you tried getting into any shelters or anything like that?
No, because there's things that are going on around me, I don't go to shelters because shelter is a place where you go to be safe. It's not safe for me to stay in shelter. You know, it's not safe for the other people in the shelter. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stay in a fucking shelter with the weird shit that goes on in my world.
Do you see doctors from time to time? Oh, you did just see somebody, right, for the cancer?
Let's put it like this. I thought I had clinical depression and I was treated for a motorcycle accident.
How long ago was that
The
motorcycle?
motorcycle accident it wasn't brain damage, it was a healed brain damage. And I did Lamictal, a full Lamictal cycle, got off the Lamictal. 6 months later, I felt good as new. I gotta tell you something, if you don't get your neurology done, you're an idiot.
So was that motorcycle before you became homeless?
Do you own a home?
Was that?
Do you own a home?
No, I don't own a home.
For those of you who own a home, during your transfer disclosure statement, during your lot, plot, and map hearing, during your your title, your real property full disclosure hearing, and then during what's called the mandatory tax assessor's hearing. During any of those hearings you go through where you get your deeds of trust, deeds of demand, or your options to declare, were you asked by the broker or the so-called judge that was present to present your driver's license, social security card, and passport or birth certificate at any time during those hearings? Yes or no? On any of those documents, does it say your driver's license number? All it says is your name, and you swear your name. Prove who you are on all of those documents and who was there.
Yeah.
And you'll see there's no court reporter there present. Now that's for your real estate. So another word that I'm saying is, I don't want to go over the issues of homelessness.
Yeah.
Okay. But the truth is, right now is not a good time. If you haven't secured the property where you're living, your primary residence, you're better off living in the street until this regime is out the door. And we have a new coin.
What size shirt are you?
Oh, what's that shirt?
Yeah.
Large.
Large?
I washed my shirt and I hung it up for someone else to take.
Okay.
That's the way it is. In other words, got some good messages for the other students who have a brain. Okay. Okay.
All right.
We'll be doing okay, people. Don't worry about it.
So where is this 7-Eleven?
Right over here on the right.
Okay. Okay.
You ever go to Star Bar?
Oh, let's cross before it changes.
You know, Dollar Tree Drinks. They have it every once in a while. Start at 8 o'clock in the morning. Get yourself a nice Bloody Mary. That's a $4 drink, $5, $7 drink actually. But it's the right drink for the morning. Start drinking early in the morning. You know, it's the best time to drink.
Are you an alcoholic?
No, sir.
You're not addicted to anything?
Oh, I'm addicted to ecstasy. I haven't done ecstasy in 14 years. You know that?
Wow. But when you get it, you can't stop?
No, when I get it, it creates a cycle that I don't like.
Yeah.
Okay? A lifestyle I don't want to live. Okay? It's just the way it is. It doesn't eat up my money. I don't sell shit for You know what I want to do for you?
What's that?
You got a place I can wire you something? A gift.
Oh, no, don't worry about that.
I want to wire you a gift.
No, it's no problem at all.
I want to see if I can this gift. Just for shits and giggles. Where can I wire you something?
It's no problem at all,
There's
buddy.
information about what's going on. It's similar to street life. Let me tell you, send you a gift from my home office. Okay. Yeah. Let me get your business card if you can. And sometime today or tomorrow or something.
All right,
get around to it. When you want to feel the ice is broken. And tell Christopher Reeves I said hello.
Oh, Christopher Reeves is gone.
He's gone?
Yeah, he died.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, this sounds like Christopher Reeves. I thought he was doing better.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry about that.
Yeah, he got his horse landed on him, and then he was paralyzed.
I thought he had come along.
Oh,
I thought he got special treatment. and stuff.
Well, but then he got pneumonia, I think, and died.
Wait, you stopped going to Tijuana for medicine?
No, well, it was. I guess he just
Last
had an
I heard,
infection.
he went to Tijuana for his operations.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. Let me get that
They
drink.
should never have discontinued that. He would have been okay.
Do you want anything else other than the drink?
No, just
Okay.
a little one.
Okay.
Right there, the Slurpee, super Slurpee.
You want it? Oh, you want me to get the big, huge one for you?
No,
How big?
just whatever you think is best. The
Okay.
regular one. You know how
And
it is.
nothing else? No donut? No.
A 99-cent brownie.
All right. Okay, I'll get it all.
I
Okay.
appreciate it.
No problem. Okay. There we go. So let's see what a good size Slurpee is. I know it's been a while since I've been in here. Oops. Brain freeze drink. This is large. So I'll get him the large. He wants blue. So they got mystery Slurpee and cotton candy. I think I'll go with the old cotton candy. Don't know if he wants the detective blue stuff. Oh, whoops. Gotta do the old little trick to get extra in there. Hold on. I can't do this with. Hold on. I'm trying to do this with two hands. Oh, there you go. Let me get one of these. Oh, that's no cherry. Well, he said he wanted the blue one. getting him the blue one. Brownie and throwing food or multigrain bar. Well, I don't know. Oh, there they got a brownie over there. You want a blueberry? He just said the blue one. Oh, it's dripping on. Maybe I shouldn't have filled it so hard. It's leaking out. So nicely blonde. Yeah. It's not really much. Hi there. So this one and a brownie. Okay, hold on 1 second. Do you guys also have napkins? Thank you. Can I get that? Actually, oh, never mind.
Is it?
It's okay.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. Oops. Oop. Thank you. There you go, buddy.
Thank you.
The blue one was cotton candy. I hope that's okay. Here's your straw.
Excellent, man. Thank you.
And here's your here's your brownie.
Thank you.
And I gave you some napkins too.
Yep.
Whoops.
Take it easy, my friends.
Same to you.
Have a good day. Where's he at? The body.
You know, next time I see you, I'll have a shirt for you.
They had a funeral and they buried.
Oh, where did they bury him?
General Andrew Cunanan was buried. Was it Andrew? No, Stephanos Cunanan, 4-star silver, 4-star gold. General Andrew Cunanan, no, Stephanos Cunanan was buried where? Coral Springs, Florida. He was buried. They had a memorial. They had the burial. His funeral was in Coral Springs, Florida.
Okay, I don't know who
When
he
was
is.
it? It was approximately December 22nd. Okay, so if you're related to him, check it out. They had a funeral already.
All right, what's his name? Again, one more time.
Stephronius.
Okay.
Cunanan.
Okay.
4-star gold.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Louis.
Take it
And
easy.
wait.
Thanks for the soda.
Oh, make sure you don't drop. Here, let
I'll
me.
be fine, man.
Okay. All right then.
Have fun helping the homeless, my friend.
All right. Hello, Sith War. All right. So, anyhow, I guess there really was a 7-Eleven over there. I've never been to that one. But yeah. Lee, you forgot to give him a shirt. Well, literally, the only shirt I have is the one on my back, and I was contemplating it. But I think it might be better just to. I've seen him a few times. I'll give him a shirt next time I see him. I'll keep one specially just for him. Because, yeah, he was walking around with just overalls and no shirt, with some blankets on. He's someone who really could use a shirt. And this Walker is SF. Nice guy. Yeah, he was. You know, he obviously is suffering from mental illness, though. You know, the first time I saw him, he was very, very much not with it. He was, you know, like doing that and like mumbling. So he was under some kind of substance. But you know, he's talking about getting his being in a motorcycle accident. But so I wonder if that has something to do with it, or it could be that he has schizophrenia, and there never was a motorcycle accident. My mom had schizophrenia, and she used to say stuff like people carved a swastika in her head, but that like it healed over, but of course that never happened. Yeah, look at this. I'm almost touching the top of the keyboard. Well, maybe not when I move it up here. I thought so at first. But I'm 6'8". I'm the size of a doorway, so the keyboard slams into anything if I ever go through a doorway. Lee, I was looking at your Twitter. You're an amazing artist. Oh, thank you, Breezy Girl. Yes, Brian, the homeless deserve to be acknowledged. It's not right for people to be rotting out there in the streets, No one really seems to care about the people, And they kind of forgot that these homeless people are just that, people, There's a lot of animosity, there's a lot of hostility, and people just kind of want to get rid of the problem, In some people's eyes, throwing somebody a couple bucks is helping, I think that's what that woman wanted earlier, was for me to throw that guy some money. But you throw. There's most people who are out here on the streets. They're suffering from two things: mental illness and or drug addiction. You give them money, that money's going to drugs. You're not helping them, you're hurting them. I didn't get into a big discussion with her. I didn't go into the fact that I used to be homeless. I didn't say that I'm out here anyhow trying to help somebody who believes they need a piano. I just gotta move on. But I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I guess the whole thing is that just because somebody's suffering from mental illness and out here on the streets doesn't mean that they're not a human. But at the same time, you have to be careful with what kind of aid you lend. I don't want to be lending any kind of aid that is actually harmful. So you'll never see me hand out money, because chances are that money is going to lead to more harm. Lee, how long were you homeless? So, oh boy, I'm sure people love the view behind you. Okay, there it is. And you can see, oh, actually, so I don't see that guy over here. So I was sort of a ward of the court, or dependent on the state. I was inside group homes and foster homes and children's shelters. And after I turned 18, all my stuff was put in garbage bags, and I was dropped off outside the Larkin Street Youth Shelter here in San Francisco. So at 18, I was homeless, and I was it was like 5 months. It was actually a month before I was able to get in to that place. The place is the Larkin Street Youth Shelter allows you to stay there for 4 months. However, there's a waiting list to get in there, and so for 1 month I was over at Carlos's place, just kind of crashing at his place until I was kicked out by his girlfriend. And fortunately, I was able to get into the shelter around the same time. However, there was times where I was nearly out on the street, and it actually came to a coin toss. I was able to get in there and get a bed. I thought it was a permanent bed. Turns out it was an emergency bed. I came back one time to get in my bed, and somebody was in there, and I was like, what the hell? I went over and talked to the staff. They said, oh yeah, you weren't even supposed to be here. That was an emergency bed. But we got one more. But there was somebody else who was there. Somebody named Eric. And I had to be, it was up to a coin toss as to who could stay there. I happened to win that coin toss. And then he was like, oh man, he left. I was like, what's happening with you? Where you going? He's like, I got some friends I can crash with. I was like, what? Why would you be fighting over a spot to stay if you got someplace to go? But, yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of stories from the shelter, you know? So anyhow, yeah, I was you know, basically homeless for a month before getting into the homeless shelter, and then homeless, you know, as I'm in the shelter for 4 months, and then afterwards I was in a place called Guerrero House, where I was essentially, you know, I mean, it was sort of a transitionary place for people who were formerly homeless, and I was there for like a year and a half. Oh, look at this. What's launching?
Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh, okay. What are you getting it on? Xbox. Okay. Oh, wow. Whoa. First in line. Liveware Media. Will you restore my faith in humanity every time I see your live streams? Well, thank you. Jesus. Wow, I didn't think that Mortal Kombat 11 would get such a launch following. New to Mortal Kombat will be crap. Well, I know that. I don't think they know that. And you know what's right at the back of this? Look at that. And everybody's lining up to get that new game. And right there's somebody out on the street. Anyhow, off we go. Though I've never liked any game enough to do this. I've never done it for a game, but I have done it for consoles. Let's see, yeah, what a sad irony. You see that all the time. Somebody's playing some Dave Brubeck over on the other side of the screen. He's playing Blue Rondo a la Turca. Oh, I guess he stopped. Let's go take a look at him. Oh, he's kind of just playing the same thing over and over again. I would do that for a pair of limited edition shoes. Man, I've never understood all that for shoes. Okay. There's the guy playing the saxophone. Okay. So yeah. Anyhow, as far as lining up goes, I've done that before. Just because I can get obsessed sometimes over stuff, you know. So I did that for the Switch, and I did that for the Wii back in the day. But nothing else. You know what? Actually, it's all been Nintendo consoles. I pre-ordered the DS back in the day with what little money I was able to scrounge together. Hold on. May not be the best time in the world to walk across the street. Oh, maybe it is. Wonder what's going on over here. Oh, danger seeker. Looks like more activity. What time is it? I have no. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Okay. I wonder what's going on over here. Oh, look, there's this guy. I saw this guy before. What's going on?
I got a pound full of freeze-dried grapes.
Oh, okay.
Pound of grapes.
It is a pound of grapes.
Look,
Yeah.
me and you got the same phone, Pim.
Oh, really? What phone's that?
The Note 9.
Oh, okay. Yeah, pretty close.
What you got?
The S10.
That's the 10.
Yeah.
Good shit. Good
Yeah.
shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
With the standard one up. What you be doing out here?
I'm looking for somebody. Oh, almost.
The lights is up there.
Yeah.
You get on trick shot gang gang.
Oh, you got it.
Trick shot gang gang.
There you go.
Thanks, man.
All right then. So, that guy I saw before as I was walking around in the middle of the night, and once he starts talking, he doesn't stop talking. So that actually worked out quite well. Oh yeah, I'm actually right where I should be, looking for Trinity Divine. Who knows? But oops, sorry. I guess he's or she is not here, and that's that. So, no, that guy is not ex-military. Apparently, that guy has some addiction, or at least has a girlfriend with addiction who was on Suboxone. I was talking to him when I was on a huge 7-hour stream up on Powell Street, over outside of the Walgreens. That was when I was with Dragon something or other from Twitch, who was walking with me. That was when I was going to be talking about, I'm assuming drug addiction and mental illness. Not trying to be rude, but do you think I'm right? Yeah, he looked like he was on meth when I saw him before. Haley, I'm at Union Square if you're coming through. Oh, James, not today. I got a piano on my back. I think it's time for me to wrap up as well. Uh-oh. There's some Estranged Gilberto. I gotta get a move on. I want to get content ID. He looks the type. Well, more than just looks, right? He acts the type. So yeah. Looks like he's just talking to people. Talking to people about those raisins. Let me just talk to him. What's up again? Hey, how's your girlfriend doing?
That one?
Not that one, the one who's on Suboxone.
Man, she played me so hard, bro.
What happened?
Cheated on me when I was in jail for having pills to detox her, man.
Yeah.
She's so mean, bro.
Yeah.
She had to do a lot of things to try to get over me. I was the best she ever had.
Yeah.
She had to lie to herself and be so mean and get with like 5 dudes and do all type of sucker shit to try to get back at me when I never wanted her to do none of that.
Yeah.
Before I went to jail, I gave her 1 Xanax and a half maybe.
Yeah.
Give her some dick, you feel me? And then fucking she go to sleep. When I went to jail, she was popping like 6 Xanax, sleeping so much. She had a demon in her, bro. Every night she went to sleep, she'd be like that.
Yeah.
So I had to pray for her, and I videotaped her. I got sick, like you're doing right now. I was doing that to her when she was sleeping. She was doing devil shit, bro. So when she went into that deep sleep with the Xanax, or even on the heroin when she was doing heroin, the demon had more strength to come into her subconscious and into her world, and it would fucking get in there. So when she was asleep, the demon was awake in her body.
Yeah.
And when she was doing all that shit, when I was in jail, I was far away from her.
Yeah.
When I was in jail, I was away from her. So the demon had more power and control over her body because she was used to my spirit being there to keep her safe from all that shit, like regulate on that shit. So she was getting better. But when I went away, the demon came in, bro, and she made alliance with that motherfucker. And she turned into that motherfucker. I had to face that evil ass shit, blood.
Yeah.
When I got out, it was hard, bro. I was used to smoking a pack a day, drinking coffees, whatever, running around all day. And then I had to get locked down for 13 days alone in a cell. And
Why were you on lockdown?
Because I didn't want to be with another fucking cellmate anyway.
Okay.
So fucking 13 days later.
Was that here in the city?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So then I spent 6 months on the street. So sad, going through it, putting my life back together. Then I went home for 4 months. And then the manager told me because she burned holes in the carpet that I told the plumber, he said I have to move out. And that was right when I had my life perfect. I sold £1 for a MacBook. I had a Note 8 paid off.
Yeah.
And then fucking the day after, my boy took me out. I forgot my phone clip. And fucking I lost my phone the day after I found it. After 11 days of being outside, I lost my keys. It took him hella like 11 days to get me back in the house. He didn't give a fuck. So I went back home. My boy drove me out again. Lost my phone the next day. Had to move the next month. Homeless for 4 months. All my shit getting dirty in storage. Having to pay all these bills. Find a place. All this shit. Now I live in the ghetto out here. I went from a 2-story townhouse with my life perfectly together, hella balling, to living in the ghetto with all my shit dirty. No love, no support, wintertime.
You got your own place?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's still something, you know?
Not
everybody can say that.
They trying to take everything away from me, bro. I tried to offer a drunk dude a cigarette when he was fighting with his family members, and they were all being mean to me. And then he fucking wanted to fight me because I'm white. So he hit me in the mouth.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Hit me in the mouth, and I'm not a bitch, so you can hit me right there and nothing's gonna happen. But if he would have hit me on my tooth, if he would hit me on my nose or my eye right here, I would have fucked him up for sure. But I let it slide because I knew if I would have done anything, then his family would have jumped in and beat my ass. So I had to get off the bus. He stole my cigarettes. When he hit me, my cigarettes fell on the ground. He stole my cigarettes. I only had $10 more in my pocket because somebody blessed me. I ended up having to get off wait an hour for the bus, get on a bus, get off at the gas station, asked the dude for his $1.75, he gave it to me, and then I got another pack of cigarettes, then I had to wait 20 more minutes for the bus, then I got off the bus and had to walk home with blood all in my mouth and shit. And this is the type of life I have. I've been broke all month. They're trying to take my social security away from me. I missed an appointment, they didn't pay me this month. I went to the appointment, now I gotta wait on a letter saying if I still get my money or not. And they don't give a fuck about me. The government doesn't give a fuck about me. These fucking people. Today, I had to ask 50 people for 25 cents, bro, to get a refill on coffee. I didn't eat shit all day. I drank 2 coffees and smoked a few cigarettes. Now, I was over there and I asked family if I could have leftovers. And a little boy gave me a whole ass little mini pizza. So God bless the little man and the good family.
What are you on SSI for?
Mental disability.
Okay.
Yeah.
What happened?
When I was 19, I fucking decided that I needed help. And my friend told me that he did it and I thought I was crazier than him. So I applied for it and I got it. But
what was going on?
Man, my dad was murdered when I was 1. My mom turned to alcoholic and she left me when I was 18. So I didn't have no money, just a little food stamps, and it was so rough. And fucking I was broke, and my girlfriend at the time left me because her sister was a gold digger and she wanted to be with a gold digger. She wanted to be like her sister, a gold digger. So I lost my girlfriend because I wasn't making enough money. I found this lady, this old lady, white lady in a wheelchair. She dropped her wallet and all these hundreds were just poking out. And I wanted to steal it because it was like Friday date night. So I was gonna go out with my girl, but I gave the lady her money back, like a whole check in there. And then that same ass night, she was like arguing with me about money and shit. And if I would have had that money, maybe I would have been able to keep my girlfriend. But my whole life, me being a good dude and me taking shorts and not being fucked up or greedy, it makes me suffer even more. Even though I could probably easily be like everybody else and be a fucking piece of shit and be alright.
That'll poison you, buddy.
Huh?
That'll poison you. What you do affects how you are, man.
But even though I don't do anything wrong, so then I'm always fucked over. And then even the goodness I do have in me, bro, that somebody told me, because God sends little messages when I'm out there in the world, like really going through it. He said, these fucking people are not good people. They didn't learn what you learned. They don't know what you know. They never had what you have in your spirit. They never had that. So they want to take it out of you. They want to make sure that they take you down and take you out the game and out the way so that they can win over you. So don't let them break you down. Don't give up and stay being a good person. And it's so hard for me, but I try.
Yeah.
I get persecuted on a daily basis.
What are you doing out here right now?
I have nothing to do.
Just looking for girls?
Looking for cigarettes, looking for food. That's it. That's my daily job right now. Because I don't have $0, 0 cigarettes. I need at least 4 cigarettes at the house when I go to sleep. I need to smoke like one before I take a shower, maybe put it out, take a shower, smoke the other half. Then I kick it for like 30 minutes without a cigarette. Then I smoke another one. Then I watch like music or something. Then I go and then I smoke like 2 more, and then I try to fall asleep. But if I don't have like 4 cigarettes for those like 4 hours when I'm awake, 5 hours I'm awake, it's just like hella hard to deal with it.
Yeah.
So I was used to smoking a pack a day. Lately I've only been smoking like 11 or 10. So hopefully this poverty will give me the ability to quit smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
So I try to count my blessings.
Yeah, buddy. All right then.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Nice to see you again.
See you again.
Yeah. All right.
Welcome to
So, thank you. So, anyhow, so I think this day was mostly a bust. Wow, I think I saw somebody who looked like just like somebody I used to know. But I guess I'll get a move on. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go home. After this, it's past the 9 o'clock, or it was past 9 o'clock, but it was supposed to be until 8. Yeah, I'm not really doing so well as far as carrying this thing. Oh my goodness. Bad news is I wasn't able to see, let's see, Justin was looking better today. Oh, that was his name. I forgot his name. Yeah, he wasn't amped up like last time. Hey, did that guy ever meet you for the piano? No, look, it's still inside there. That's why I'm not doing so well. That's why I got this big hiker backpack. This thing is rigid. Oh, you can't see me grabbing it. But yeah, this piano is part of the reason why I gotta cut it out right now. So, yeah, Cat, I tried. That offer's still open to that person anytime I see him. And I'll keep a lookout. So, what should I do? What should I do for Friday? Not Friday. Wednesday stream. What should I do for Wednesday? Sorry to hear that, Lee. Well, you know, it's no problem. I mean, I saw Louis again. That was good. The guy who said that he sleeps on cardboard. It was nice to see him. Oh my goodness. But other than that, yeah, it was just a lot of walking with a piano on my back. You can't say you didn't try. Yeah, well, I'll keep on trying. And if I ever see him, you know, actually there was one time I actually spent a lot of time looking for somebody. There was this guy who used to stay over in here in the city. He was a homeless guy who had a violin. You know, he's mentally ill, and he played the violin. I think his name was Marvin. or something like that. But his family was looking for him, and I looked all over the city for him. You know, they commented on my video, and I had his number and everything, and I was gonna tell him that his family was looking for him, and I never saw him. And so I just assumed that he's dead. But you know, there's a video of him on my channel, like where I'm heading down into one of the train stations, and he's playing the violin, and it's got no noise whatsoever. You know, it's just eat her, eat her, eat her. You know, no music. But yeah, get home, get some rest, Lee. Okay, I'll do that. And this video, it'll probably take a while. The reason why it's not public right away when I get home is because it takes a long time to render. Maybe try the mission on Wednesday. You know what I'm gonna do? Actually, yeah, Marvin. No, not Marvin. I think it was Melvin. But anyhow, so last week, the Wednesday and Friday streams were especially watched for some reason. Like more so than all of my previous live streams. Enjoy your company, thank you. He hung out at Civic Center. Yeah, that's where I saw him, and I went there looking for him. He also was over by the pier sometimes. So last Wednesday I did a walk across San Francisco. That was very popular. So I guess I'm gonna walk across San Francisco. Maybe I should walk over to the Castro and see if I can find that guy over, or that girl, or whatever, over in the Castro. I originally was going to do a walk from Glen Park to Golden Gate Park, but yeah, you guys tell me what I should do. And then next Friday, I'm going to do an incognito stream. That's just going to be me going around showing you guys what goes on a Friday night without the gimbal. Wow, there's a bird with really bad bumble feet right here. So, bumble feet is a condition that affects birds, and their feet clench up like that. So, if you see this pigeon, it basically has no feet. Let's try to look at that. You see that? So it's just running on its knuckles, and it wore out its feet. So it's on nothing basically. It's like double peg leg. Yeah. Try the ballpark in one of your streams. I did that before. It was one of the super long streams. I'm not sure how much you guys watch of those ultra long streams. But anyways, so I'll sign off for now. Castro, walk with Carlos, and look at straight. Oh, you know what the problem is? Here's the problem. Every time I go into Castro, the signal cuts off. So I can't go into the Castro. So that's the main problem. I mean, I could go there, but then I can't film there. I seen a pigeon that looked like its feet got chewed by a rat. Ew. Yeah, sometimes they get caught in nets. I've seen them walking around. In fact, I saw there's a video of the Birdman of San Francisco. Well, not the Birdman, but you know, Lone Star Swan doing surgery on a pigeon, trying to get like a net out of a pigeon's foot. Thank you for the stream, Lee. Hope you enjoy your night. Thank you everybody, and I guess I'm gonna wrap up. So from all the names I see on screen here, goodbye Funk, goodbye Rizze, goodbye Cat RN, goodbye Breezy, goodbye Rizze, goodbye Lalam. Thank you guys for being here on the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I apologize if you didn't. Sorry I didn't get to talk to too many people. Thank you, NJ. Oh yeah, and thank you, Carlos, for donating. Thank you, NJ89er, and thank you to Funk for the donations during the stream. So, good night, everybody, and see you on Wednesday. Oh, and Keith and Kathy. Okay, goodbye. Sorry if I miss you guys, anybody.